Honestly, if it isn't my dishwasher or my cooker or my washing machine going up in smoke, it's this damn tractor. Yet again, it's not working. Well, it is working. That's a bit of a lie. It's sheared yet another U-joint on the rear prop shaft. It's the 4th time in 2 years that it's been through one of these. You can see the front, you can see the main differential there under the engine. Well, the prop shaft to the rear wheels has snapped at its joint. So essentially, this is now a front-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive tractor at the minute, unfortunately. As I say, this is the 4th time it's done this now. You'd expect a tractor of, what, 27 years old to, I suppose, lose a few horsepower over the years as it's used, and it's got quite a few hours on it, but this thing seems to be gaining horsepower and tearing itself apart every time there's a Y in the day and every time I want to use it. It's driving me up the wall, it really is. So this thing's essentially useless at the minute. There's no point just having a front-wheel drive tractor. I need the drive over the rear wheels. So I suppose there's not much I can do with this, is there really? I don't know why I bothered coming in here and checking at it. This needs a workshop and it needs a mechanic. I've got the workshop, but I'm no mechanic. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to have to get in touch with the dealership, get in touch with the workshop down there and see if there's something they can do for me. I think the reality is, though, I am going to have to consider upgrading, aren't I? Because, as I say, I can't keep doing this every year or so, every couple of years, having to keep fixing it. I need it. It's my biggest tractor. I use this to tow my anhydrous toolbar, which I need right now, actually, because Jack's asked if we can get some anhydrous drilled into his soil. So I'm going to have to make do with the Magnum for now. This is just going to have to sit here, and fortunately, because it is still front-wheel drive, it can move under its own steam, so I don't have to worry about getting a flatbed out here to get it towed away or anything like that. I can drive it down to the workshop. But as I said, reality is what it is. I think I am just going to have to bite the bullet and consider getting rid of it and upgrading. But I can't afford new, because a modern day version of one of these, whether it's well, I'm pretty sure I'm never going to be able to stretch to a quad track, but the 8-wheel version, modern day one of these is still brand new, almost $500,000 on the second-hand market. I'm really not too sure, but that's going to have to be where I'm going to be looking, because I can't afford to buy new. I don't have $500,000, that's for sure. But it is what it is. This is no use to me right now, so as I say, we're going to have to make do with the Magnum. It should have enough power. We've got the Optum, but that's not really up to the task for now. As I say, we're going to be running our anhydrous toolbar over in Jack's field. He has asked if we could do that for him now, because the township do have 2 or 3 anhydrous toolbars and tanks that they lease out to us local farmers. But at the minute, it would seem demand is outstripping supply, because there's none of them there. They're all out being used. Fortunately, I have my own. But on top of that, I suppose that is something I need to have been thinking about upgrading as well. I've got the Benke TB37, but there is a TB60 in existence, and it's a bit bigger. And I know for Jack's field in particular, I could do with the big one, because Jack has, I think it is the biggest field in the local area. I couldn't tell you the acreage, but it's absolutely massive. So it's going to take me a few hours to get that done. But yeah, this is my my anhydrous tank, and it is an absolute beast. You wouldn't think it to look at it, but this weighs 26.5 tons. It's absolutely incredibly heavy, it really is. And that's another reason why I need my big tractor. The Magnum will tow this. It really struggles up hills. It puts a lot of load on the gearbox and the differentials on that thing when it's dragging it up a hill. Purely just because of the mass of this thing. It really is quite a convoy. So I need my big tractor, so what can I do? It's no use to me now, is it? So let's check the oil in the Magnum. We'll get it hooked up to the anhydrous toolbar, and we'll get trundling over to Jack's. Fortunately, I've already done my field work, my field prep. I have got, at the minute, I've got 4 fields. I've got 3 down here close to the farm that we are going to be drilling soybeans in, and I've got my big cornfield that's half a mile or so over there. We're almost on planting season. Another reason why I need my big tractor. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to get that problem turned around before planting season starts. I can certainly try. The second-hand market has always got stuff available, so I can go and have a word with the guys down at the dealership, see if they can put the feelers out for me. But until that day arises, this is now my biggest and most powerful tractor, so this is going to have to be the workhorse for now. Right, so let's back up to this hitch. Let's get ourselves hitched up as best as we can. There we are. Hear those flying club people out and about again. No, can't see him. Always flying over this farm. Constantly. Many times a day. Yeah, let's get those hoses hitched up. There we go. This could do with a wash, but for now, let's just check everything's connected as it should be. Yep. Everything looks fine here. Everything looks fine here. We've got quite a bit of anhydrous in here. Should have more than enough for Jack's field, he says. Yeah, all looking good. Right. Come on then, trusty steed. You're not going to know what's hit you, are you? All the work you're going to be doing over the next few days at least, until we can sort out this Steiger problem. There we go. So yeah, as you can see in front of us, these are a couple of my fields. These ones are all going to be soybeans. We've got this one here on the left, that little one there, and we've got that one there, medium-sized one. Everything you see here will be soybeans. It always is. That's predominantly what's grown in this area, corn and soybeans. So, and that's what I do as well. Right. Off we go to Jack's place. Now his farm is predominantly green. We're best mates, don't get me wrong. We joke about it to each other. We all know the long-running feud, shall we say, between Case owners and John Deere owners. But yeah, he's got predominantly John Deere kit, and pretty much most of mine is Case. But it's all good. It's all good. So my cornfield is up here, just on the right-hand side. I'd love to take you up and show you, but not with what I've got attached here, with the amount of the weight of the machinery that I've got on this thing. I'm not going to try and unnecessarily drag it up the lane up there. But needless to say, it's quite a big field. I shall show you that in due course. But yeah, this is going to start struggling up these hills. I've got to take it full pelt just to get up there. Come on. Ooh. Excellent stuff, look at that. Breezed through it. Right, anyway. See you in a moment or two over at Jack's. Full speed ahead. Oh hello, looks like there's a few of them out now. Getting the field prep done. Getting ready for planting season, as we all are. Looks like he's giving his field a plough. See the big train there in the distance. Huge thing. Always try to count the carriages on that. Be careful here. Just pull ourselves into the centre of the bridge a bit. I have done this many times. Come on. Oh, there we go. Like a glove. That'll do for us. Yep, looks like someone else is out drilling some anhydrous. So all systems go now. You can just see Jack's field there in the distance. Jack's farm, sorry, in the distance there. That's where we're heading to. Let's just take it easy now as we pull out onto the main road. Let's time this nicely. Excellent stuff. There we go. Well, this is going to get in the way of any oncoming cars, isn't it? So just right. See you in a minute. Here we are. Let's just wait for this guy to come past. There we go. Give ourselves a bit of a nice wide swing out. So, welcome to Jack's Farm, everyone. Someone order a red tractor? Lines him up, that does. Right. That'll do for now. Just turn that off for a second. So yeah, this is Jack's Farm. That's his pride and joy, that. It's X9. You can tell because it's clean. Goodness, has that even been used? It looks like it's been polished to within an inch of its life. Goodness me. Yeah, he loves that thing. No idea where he is. He knows I'm coming. But check this thing out as well. He's not long bought this. One absolute beast of a thing. Look at the size of it. Absolutely ridiculous. Big twin wheels on the back. But yeah, as I say, he's a bit of a John Deere guy. I don't blame him. They've got some nice kit, they really have. Especially this thing. Goodness knows how much money went into that. I'm not getting out that way, am I? No idea where he is. Yeah, there's those pilots. Constantly flying everywhere, these guys are. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway. Let's get to work. So this is the field we're going to be working in today. As you can see, it is absolutely massive. As I said before, I can't tell you the acreage. I've got no idea how big this is. Numerically, couldn't tell you the size of it in hectares or acres, but all I can say is it is massive. Spans right around the farm. As far as the eye can see into the distance there, up to those trees. Right around here, right up to the main road. And that's the dealership there. We're going to need to go and pay them a visit, actually, when we've done this job. But that's a good few hours away. Need to go and talk to them there, figure out and have a bit of a discussion as to what my my options might be regarding my my big tractor. So I've got a bit to think about. I suppose I can give them a call while I'm in the field here doing this, but may as well just crack on with the work. Call in there when we're done. So, let's crack on. Let's get this anhydrous drilled. And I shall see you all in a wee while when the job is done.
What you're putting in, all your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, and if that someone makes you smile,
Right, job done. Tell you what. That's my day almost gone, I tell you. That's taken me quite a few hours. But, needless to say, it's all done now. No idea where Jack is. I haven't seen him all day so far. He must be busy. You know what, though? What is it they say? If it's red, leave it in the shed. All I see here is several sheds full of green stuff, and it's been the mighty Magnum that's been at it all day today. And a good job done, I've got to say. It did struggle, though. It did dig its back wheels in quite a few times because the weight of this lot is probably a bit too much for this, if I'm perfectly honest. Hence why I need my big tractor working, I really do. Had I had all my brain cells engaged, though, I should have really asked Jack if I could borrow the 9RX, because that would have been perfect for this job, but... I mean, look at it, it's barely got a speck of mud on it, has it? No, it does get used, this, don't get me wrong, I think he has just recently cleaned it, but... what a thing. Yeah, I suppose I should have asked him to borrow that, shouldn't I? But hey-ho, it's all done now. At least I know, worst comes to the worst, this Magnum can cope with this thing, just. Right, anyway, what have I got to do now? I need to call around at the dealership, don't I? Go and have a word with them there, see if there's anything they can do for me in respect of sourcing me some kind of second-hand Steiger or a quad track. I don't know if I'm not too sure if I want a quad track, to be honest, because I know the track's a lot more complex than a good old pneumatic tyre, but I don't know. It's all down to the money, I guess, isn't it? We shall see what they say, see what they can find for me, and see if they're prepared to give me anything for my hunk of junk. I suppose I'm being a bit unkind to it there, aren't I? It's not a hunk of junk, it's been an absolute workhorse of a thing, that it really has. Can't say anything bad about it, even though it is presently broken. Level crossing. Right. Yeah, let's go see what they say, shall we? They've literally got one on the lawn over here. I suppose that's the kind of thing I'd be looking at, isn't it? Maybe not with the European signs on, but it's a 600. I don't know. That's the kind of thing I'm after, though, eh? Anyway, right, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a chat with them, see what they can do, see what they can offer me. See if they know of anything nearby. Go see what they've got to say for themselves, eh? Well, that was interesting. He said, assuming mine was up and running and it wasn't eating through prop shaft U-joints like they were biscuits, he'd probably offer me just shy of 70k for mine. So with that in mind, he did say that he knows of one or two in the local area, used ones that may well be coming up for sale. They've got a few hours on them. One of them is, I think he said it was a 620, similar to what we can see over there on the grass. He's off the top of his head, he couldn't tell exactly what it'd be worth, but he reckoned it might be about 150-ish. Somewhere between 100 and 150 anyway, depending on its condition. And he doesn't know much about the other one, he just knows there might be one coming up for sale. So there's a couple of possibilities, that's the long and short of it. So, possibilities. Anyway, for now, that's us for today, I think. I could do with actually making a couple of trips. I need to get back to the farm and pick up the truck, because I've got a couple of loads, I think I've got a couple of loads of dried corn that I need to take over to H&H Miller's. So there's still a couple of hours left in the day, so I reckon we get a couple of quid in the bank from that lot. So let's get back over to home. I think I might give this thing a quick wash off, because I'm not too sure when this anhydrous toolbar and caddy is going to be needed again. As I say, I've got all my fields done. They're prepped for this season. Jack's got his behemoth done now, thanks to me and the Magnum. So I suppose it might have a bit of downtime ahead of it. So I think we'll get home. We'll give it a good wash off, and we'll park it up in the shed. And I think we'll jump in the truck, load up the trailer, take a couple of runs back into to the millers. See if we can finish the day off with a slightly bigger bank balance than what we've got at the minute. So, got a few minutes to drive ahead of us, so I'll catch you back at the farm. Right, here we are, back home. I hadn't actually thought about the hill up to the farm. How this might struggle, but come on. Pedal to the metal and all that. Come on. Goodness me. You can really feel this thing struggle with this lot behind us. Doing it though. It's doing it. We're there. We made it. What a beast. Right. I should really top up the caddy, but no. I'll do that another day. Let's just bring it all around here a minute. Onto the jet washer. I reckon I should be able to get everything. I might not be able to get the tractor from there. But the caddy and the toolbar, I think I shall. There we go. Good stuff. Just about. It's been a long time since this has had a clean, to be honest. It deserves it. Let's get the mud right out of them tracks, shall we? There we go. Look at that. I can't remember seeing it looking so good, you know. Yeah, the hose isn't going to reach the tractor, so... Look at that. Looks brand new, kind of. Very happy with that. Excellent. Right. Let's thread this back into the workshop. Very carefully. Hey up, cows. Which reminds me they're probably going to be due a feed soon. Right, come on. There we go, I reckon. That's us nicely in there. Excellent stuff. A good day's work done there, I feel. In fact, you know what? Now that we can, let's just whip this back round to the jet wash and give it a very quick hose off before we park it up for the day. Because by golly, it deserves it. If I don't say so myself. Give them rims a good clean, eh? There we are. Good stuff. Right. That'll do for me. Excellent stuff. Look at that. Lovely. Right, let's pop you back in the shed. The cleanest thing on the farm now. The state of that. Right, let's stick you over here. There we go. And there you shall rest. Been a good workhorse today, mate. Good stuff. Right, what do I need to do? Truck, dried corn, millers. Where is my truck? Oh, it's around the back, isn't it? Goodness me. Right. Let's get this thing loaded up, shall we? As I say, I think I've got about 2 trailer loads worth of dried corn here that I need to get over to the millers. They are expecting me. I did speak to him yesterday. So, let's get the truck started up. Excellent, there we go. Let's pull the cover back. Right, I'll get this lot loaded up. And as I say, I think I've probably got about 35, 40 minutes worth of driving back and to do here. Get this lot over to the millers, so I'll catch you all when it's all done. Well, that'll do for me. Just over 75 grand we made from those 2 trailer loads of dry corn from H&H Milling Group. It's the right time to sell it though, to be fair. That's why we kept hold of it. Now what I do, you see, me and Jack have a bit of a thing going on. Jack has, as you might have seen from his farm when we paid a visit before, he's got a massive grain dryer. So I farm some corn, obviously, from my field. I harvest it and I take it over to his grain dryer. He dries it for me. When it's dry, I bring it back here, stick it in the silo, wait for a bit. When it's ready to sell it. And there we go. $75,093 we've just made from that. So that's going to go towards my new tractor, isn't it? Every penny I make at the minute's going to be going towards my new tractor. So, good day down on the farm. Haven't done too many jobs today, obviously, which is essentially just drilled some anhydrous and sold some dried corn, but what a good day's work it's been. Put the Magnum to the test. Now I know that, worst comes to the worst, that can pull the anhydrous toolbar and that gigantic caddy, all 26.5 tons of the thing. So that's good, but it won't be doing that for long. We will have a new tractor at some point soon-ish. So, next stop, planting season.